I gotta pee though. That's the first thing that's said on this podcast. We're already taking a break. Losers! See you soon! Keep that in. We are, yeah.
Where's the money, Lebowski? Name the movie.
Oh.
It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Fuck, with Patrick Warburton
And Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis. I don't think Patrick Warburton's in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Dude, that's Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Who we talked about in a recent episode because he got decked in the face.
He did get decked in the face, though.
I did. Hard, too. He dropped that boy.
So this is just exactly a copy and paste of last week's podcast. Already.
Anyway, guys, we just how long could we go just talking about the same topics every week before
we got like
you comment? Oh, but you do already.
Yeah,
but I mean, like almost exactly same conversations.
I think we should get like a bot or something to kind of voice to text and just do whatever we say on this podcast, and the next podcast we just do that one except translated from that speech to text.
I wonder if someone can make a bot that can the scary thing is there's so many voice samples of us online that an AI could easily replicate our voices.
Really?
Exactly.
You just give it like so many hours of this podcast.
Yeah, have you seen the AI ones online that could do Obama or Trump or like?
But I feel like if they gave them our podcast, they would it would start to. I think Jackson's listening to TikToks.
I hear it too. I don't know what it is. It just sounds like squeaking and squawking. But yeah, they can. I don't know how they do it, but they can make AI analyze someone's voice.
Analyze? I'd like to analyze your mom if you know what I'm saying.
Man. Come on, not this early. But someone could make a bot of our voice and then make us say something really bad and then put us in hot water. And we're like, we didn't say that. And it's like, prove it. And
hot water hurts.
Yeah, hot water hurts very bad. Damn, dude. Damn. You all right? You been smoking wood again?
Yeah.
Don't do that, dude. It's not an alternative to cigarettes.
It's an alternative to coal, though.
Well, you shouldn't smoke either one of them. You're smoking sticks, and I see you hacking your lungs up out there.
Smoking sticks. Lumber. Let's get it straight.
Well, small pieces of lumber, and that's probably worse for you than cigarettes, man.
That's something, right? There's no, carcinogens and shit, right?
Well, it's wood. It's smoke, man.
Nah.
Just go back to cigarettes if that's the case.
It's pure. It's like tobacco, people grow and then they put all these chemicals in it. I'm quote unquote smoking, as you say. I like to think of it more as vaping. I'm like vaping solid wood.
That is kind of cool, I guess. I'd say, yeah.
Like it's all natural.
When you look at it that way.
Since it's natural, it's meant to be burnt within my lungs and like when you think of like a child, like if you burned that child alive and I just inhaled it into my lungs like the elites do, then yeah, that is going to produce a cleaner high than marijuana or
that's true, man.
Or cigarettes, because they're putting stuff in marijuana these days. They're having fun with it chemically.
Yeah, they are.
The government.
And you know what they say, man? God made dirt, so dirt don't hurt. So that's kind of the exact example of that, man. Honestly, yeah. Just keep doing it and tell me how it goes.
Okay.
Are they really putting stuff in marijuana these days?
No, I don't know. I don't think so, but
I'm sure they do, though. Not like the way they do with cigarettes, where it's like this is floor cleaner. It's like
they put Gorilla Glue in this.
I bet they put like other extracts or things to make it like activate faster, because different weeds get you high at different times, like now or like 5 minutes from now or like intensity.
But there's so many variables, I guess. Like think about your health, then think about, I guess, the day that you've had, like stress levels, and I feel like there's a lot of things that could affect your high. So I never know.
That's true.
And maybe also how much you smoke.
They probably don't really put anything in it. But I do think that they're growing it to be stronger, though. Like I feel like I'm talking about the government regulated stuff, not like the shit you get off the streets, but I feel like they're growing it so they're a lot stronger. I had an older friend. An older friend said that it's completely like different from the stuff from like the 70s and stuff. So
like it's stronger.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Because I think they kind of engineer it to be, because now they can perfectly craft different strains and you know.
But you always like, I don't know. It's this thinking of I guess America, where it's like you always think that something's better in the good old days. I guess where it's like, oh, it must have been better in the good old days. You know.
Yeah. When you would.
The original, like when you think of like classic Coke, you know, where it's like Coke now sucks, but I prefer classic Coke. That's not really an America thing. That's just a world.
Only real ones will remember it, how it tasted.
Yeah, only real ones.
Sorry guys, if you didn't. All you guys are probably too young to have ever remembered classic Coke, like Ryan and I did.
And also nostalgia hits on that same wavelength of like kind of, oh, don't you love the past? Don't you wish the past was just here? Don't you miss being a child and not being reminded that you're going to die and you've succeeded at nothing in life except make a blip of noise? It's like, okay, Jordan Peterson, calm down. I can just relax and play video games and I don't have to think about my impact on the universe.
The vocal surgery really did him well. He sounds a lot more confident.
I know. It was imagine if Jordan Peterson all of a sudden started to be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" No, dude, he fucking makes a wish on a star, and he and Markiplier's voice switch. We haven't mentioned Mark too much. I feel lately.
We've been talking about Markiplier so much lately.
We're on a Mark kick,
dude. I mean, it's kind of hard not to, man. He's a meme. There's something about him that just infiltrates, you know, your brain waves, and you just got him on your mind, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like a little earworm. He gets in there and he gets in your brain, and next thing, I got to make.
Well, I like to think of it like he's comforting me.
I feel him on my shoulder.
Like he crawls inside of my ear and my brain, and he's going, remember me. Remember the good old days.
But back to Jordan Peterson. It'd be Jordan Peterson plier, you know? That's a good OC right there.
You know, hello everybody. Today I'm going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and so I've never played this game before, you know. So I don't know if I'm going to be come on to or what's going to happen. Oh, sorry, that scared me.
Mickey Mouse.
I know, he just turns into Mickey Mouse.
Hey boys, I would prefer it if you would stop talking about me and Markiplier right now, okay?
Okay, Jordan. Sorry.
I'm gonna go back up. Up to hell now.
Okay, Jordan.
Goodbye.
Bye, buddy.
Okay.
Dude, let's talk about marijuana more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's talk about marijuana then.
I thought you were leaving, Jordan.
You know. Okay, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
You probably made some kid out there like smash his fist on his chest.
He's like, stop!
You know, one person literally was having a bad day. The second he was like,
their reflex is just to, but then they accidentally just see the keys just fly up in the air. Or there's some guy that probably just farting and laughing. Just having a good old time. Like, that's our average listener, right?
like a fucking 2-year-old. Like a big grown man in his underwear in the dark of his room, like rolling around his bed laughing.
Creating fresh skid marks, having a good old time.
He hasn't showered in like 2 days. And like next to his bed, there's like 50 like finished like TV dinner trays just like stacked up.
He has hairy shave gel burn marks.
He has like all of our products too, like in the bed with him. He's wearing his MeUndies. Dude, that's so real though. Well, you got your shout out in this episode, so I hope you're rolling around with glee.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any just like old, like 70-year-old man in
his diaper watching SuperMega?
in like Russia who just listens to us? Like,
so now he's a 70-year-old man in a diaper in Russia?
think about someone that like lives in like China or Siberia, like, and it's like a 70-year-old man, they just listen to us every day. Like, you think there's at least one like old man that listens to us?
I couldn't imagine. I'd like to know, because people are never truthful if we ask in the comments, like, how old are you?
Well, actually, the only old person that sometimes watches this is Danny, but... I'm kidding.
That was good.
Thank you.
I like that. I'm sorry. another.
It's so mean.
Just a flare up. I'm laughing because of how
It's so
cruel
mean.
and unusual your jokes were, Matt.
Sorry.
He's checking his
Danny
nails.
and I joke like that with each other.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Um,
I'm sure. You talk all the time. I bet.
it's not actually him like boiling with rage. Like, ha, very funny, Matt. Wow, good one. You know, there's got to be like one old man out there. Like, what's the
Who's
oldest
watching SuperMega? Just
reliving his heyday? Because he's like, I used to be a little boy.
SuperMega.
I used to be a little boy like that Matt kid.
SuperMega all the time. It's just some like kind of. He goes through Russian to like every other.
I was trying to figure out like because it kind of sounds like a
Yes, bruv. I am a Russian person that talking slow. And so I watch SuperMega, and then I watch Pewdiepie. My favorite episode of Pewdiepie is the one with the boxes. That is a good one. And the bridge is hilarious.
classic
Classic
moment. Classic moment.
Stop bringing it up.
Stop. Yeah, but I'm sure there's one old dude, you know?
No.
Yes, well,
No way.
comment if you're old.
They're
Some like
gonna lie.
14-year-olds like, I'm 81 and I'm from Sweden.
Jordan Peterson's pretending to be.
I said a 14-year-old commenting, so dude, but fucking what you been up to, man? Halloween was this weekend. You know, we was just big chilling, right?
I know. It was great.
What'd you do?
For Halloween?
Yeah.
Nothing much.
Yeah?
I played some World of Warcraft, and I watched I watched a spooky movie. Beetlejuice.
I haven't seen Beetlejuice.
I saw it it was my first time like actually seeing it all, like I guess all the way through, because when I was younger I was too scared to watch it because of the giant worm.
You're the third person I've talked to about in the last like 3 days about Beetlejuice, and then me saying I haven't seen Beetlejuice. So
I mean, I just saw it for the first time, so it's not like
is it good?
It's not like I have any nostalgia for it, you know. Yeah, it's a very fun Halloween movie. I think it's the perfect, like one of the kind of like a perfect Halloween movie, just like Nightmare Before Christmas or some shit like that. Just in that vibe, and it's like classic Tim Burton, where he wasn't getting all goofy with every design choice he made on a set or whatever. I don't know. It just was a point in Tim Burton's career where his flavoring was kind of spiced out throughout the movie. That wasn't like the main feature. It was just kind of like a tool in his arsenal that he had, where now it's just the only thing he really brings to the table.
Did Tim Burton do Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
I don't know why I thought Tim Burton's Pirates of the Caribbean.
He did Dumbo.
Classic.
Didn't wait, who did Pirates of the... No, it was what's his name? It's the...
Disney.
No, but the director, Jerry Bruckheimer, was he the guy who did it? Jerry Bruckheimer.
Him?
Yeah, I don't know. Who did Pirates of the Caribbean?
I thought it was, for some reason in my head I just heard Tim Burton's Pirates of the Caribbean.
No.
He did Edward Scissorhands though,
He
right?
did, yes.
Okay, that movie's awesome.
And he did Big Fish, which is a movie you like.
Oh, I forgot he did. Yeah, dude.
What movie was I looking up though?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
For some reason I want to say Jerry Bruckheimer, but
Jerry Garcia,
let's see.
actually.
Pirates, let's see. Curse of the Black Pearl. Director, nope. Gore Verbinski. Who the
Okay,
fuck
never
is
mind.
Gore Verbinski?
The director of the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you know who that is actually?
He did Rango. He did Lone Ranger.
I watched Rango at a friend's house on a tiny CRT TV once at a sleepover,
good.
and it just was uncomfortable for me. But I think it was more because of my surrounding was in his older brother's bed, which was very dirty, had not been washed in ages, and the room smelled kind of weird, and I didn't feel good, and Rango was on a small TV in the corner of the room.
Wait a second. Jerry Bruckheimer did do shit. He was the producer.
He's a producer,
for
man.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Because guess
So
what?
yeah, I was somewhat right.
You know why I know Jerry Bruckheimer? Because in the beginning of Kangaroo Jack.
Oh shit!
It's the one where it's like going down the road
it's
really
the lightning
fast.
bolt.
Yeah, with the lightning bolt.
Okay. Is he Australian?
Bruckheimer. I don't. That was the worst Australian accent I've ever done.
Wait, was Kangaroo Jack the only? Wasn't there a kangaroo in that in that logo, or is it just in the kangaroo?
They added it in that one. I don't think it's in the actual.
Dude, so all throughout my history, I always just kind of like, since I think it's probably one of the first things I saw with that logo on it, and it was just kind of like, it struck me because I guess it scared me as a kid too, because it was a thunderstorm. I was a little scared little bitch as a kid. So I saw the kangaroos to that. I'm like, oh, so they always have kangaroos. And then later on, I didn't see them, and I'm like, oh, I guess it's just not the same logo. So okay,
It's kind of a cool ass
specific
logo.
for Karangaroo Jack.
It's fun, man.
Yeah,
It's a good logo. But yeah, man.
Brookheimer Road or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's like flying. For those who don't know what we're talking about, it's like a black screen with a little box, and it's flying down like an empty desert road, and then it comes up to a tree and it gets struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And then underneath it's like Jerry Bruckheimer or some shit. I mean, there's another one that's a lighthouse.
Yeah.
If
Is that the same one?
That's Castle Rock Entertainment, or you know what I'm talking about? The lighthouse is like.
Okay.
It's on like a lot of animated movies.
And then it like the lighthouse gets smaller as it gets into the logo, right?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, never mind.
I got to study my logos a little bit better.
I thought like it was like the whole thing was like zooming, like it was zooming out, kind of like it wasn't just like stagnant. I thought
it
there
might
was
be,
motion
dude.
to it.
Maybe Castle Harbor. I don't know. That sounds like a neighborhood. I gotta study my logos, man. When you go home today, make sure you study yours too, because next week I wanna make sure we get this down.
Okay.
Now, there's so many, dude. You know which one I have not seen in so long?
What?
The New Line Cinema one, where it's like the piece of like film on the blue thing, and then the two pieces of film come up and go on the sides. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Are they still making shit?
I haven't heard that name in a while.
New Line Cinema.
When's the last time you saw that intro?
That's like old shit. Like there's no way I've.
Do they still? I mean, that was just like a production, like producers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know what New Line Cinema's done, because I just stopped seeing that at movies. Same with the THX thing at the beginning.
I mean,
do you remember that?
Oh shit, New Line Cinemas did. No, I don't. Is it still in business? We can pronounce New Line Cinema. Oh, they're officially dead.
Oh, okay. Damn. R.I.P. New Line Cinema. I had no idea. Thanks for all the memories of the beginning of a movie.
Thanks for the memories, even though they were awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking that's all I got about.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's all I had to say about the movie openings.
That's nice.
About the studio cards.
I just God damn, they got really fancy with their like 3D and shit at the beginning of movies. Do you remember like kind of like the late 90s, early 2000s when movie theaters started like kind of using like 3D in their intro, like Regal Cinemas and shit?
Oh, dude, they were like, okay, the first 30 seconds.
We gotta be a kernel of popcorn flying out of a soda bottle, exploding
Oh, dude, that
on a
was
roller
sick.
coaster.
And
That video was sick. That was for Regal
it's still
Cinema.
used today. I was like they still they upgrade. There was an old roller coaster,
and it was bad.
and there's a new roller coaster one that's like a lot more. There's probably been 3 iterations, maybe, or maybe.
Who remembers this? It's like before a movie plays, when the lights dim. It's like you're like first person on a roller coaster, but you're like going past like a big bucket of popcorn and like a thing of Coke and like milk duds.
And like the popcorn always kind of almost scared me as a kid.
Oh, it's loud, yeah. It's a big.
Yep.
But that shit was awesome, man. I want to find the original. That's so nostalgic.
I think that was definitely Regal. Yeah, that had to have been Regal.
I like around the same time period when 3D was becoming more popular. Movies would think it's like it would be so badass to make their like the title of the movie like super over the top in 3D, because you're like, whoa.
I know.
Like I was.
That's why they did it with Spy Kids and Shark Boy and Lava Girl, where it was like, oh, water and lava. It's just.
But my favorites, there's some movies where it doesn't fit, but you could tell they just did it because they thought it was so cool at the time. But now it's so lame. Like in the beginning of Twister, it's like a ton of like fast wind, and then these letters come in like spinning around like. And then they like all break and fly past the screen, and it's just so dumb.
When it's like, okay, you go through a phase kind of like in usually with CG, but CG is a whole different story. Like you'd go through a phase of getting to learn to use something, like how people started out in costumes, but then they like moved on beyond that and started making, practical effects that looked better than a guy in a suit. They made think of the difference between the design and the practicality, not the practicality, but just in terms of design. the difference between the old Godzilla movies and then go through creature design and costuming up till you get to like
now.
Ridley Scott's Alien, and then you can even move up to now. But Ridley Scott's Alien is just like is insane.
That was like the first movie that really had that level of like effects, right?
The Thing was I'd say
dude,
like
The Thing is so good.
cornerstone for like practical effects and horror.
The Thing is amazing. Wait, is Alien all practical?
The first one.
Really?
It's a guy in a suit that plays the alien.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that came out before like they could like create models.
That's so
like
cool
that.
though that they did all that. Like movies like that in like 2001, like you can really see they just put like a lot of actual passion and work into them.
Well, Predator's also a guy in a suit, but he's more humanoid than the alien, right? Yeah.
Dude, I remember seeing Alien. I never saw Predator. I just knew this kid in middle school that was really weird, and all he did was draw drawings of Predator. And he'd always
a kid that's
horrible drawings.
Obsessed with Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, he was too, and he would draw that like mixed with Halo comics. So he'd draw his own like comics where it's like Halo characters fighting that, and he'd just always come up and show them to me. He'd just come up to me in the middle and be like, hey, and just like showing me for an extended period of time.
I remember like Alien versus Predator being like a super like when I was a kid. Like that was like one of the scariest movies that was coming out, like from my point of view, not in terms of the way it was marketed, I guess. But like now I go back and I look at scenes, or I'll go back if I wanted to watch it. But like I've looked at scenes on YouTube throughout the years just because they pop up, or like I'm interested in like how bad was this movie? And it's just so campy. And like today I wouldn't be that scared, but like as a kid I'd be fucking horrified. And I think it's the amount of like amount of imagination you have as a kid is just like can cripple you with fear. Like when like watching Jaws is a whole different experience. Like when you're a kid and like the world is like still your oyster and you're filling in the blanks. Then like now where it's like, dude, the cool thing about it is that the practical shark wasn't that fun to use, and you get in more to like the facts of the filmmaking, I guess. How
do we get back to that, dude? I guess if we did heroin every day, maybe we'd get back to that, but I don't want to start doing that again.
No, I don't think it would be good for both of our hearts, honestly.
Well, there's some medical research that might say different, but I'll show you that after the podcast.
I got a few tubs of ketamine we could do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
After the podcast?
Yeah.
Here's some ads. Hey guys who wear glasses, listen! Warby Parker was founded with a rebellious spirit and a lofty goal to create boutique quality eyewear at a revolutionary price point. Offering eyeglasses, sunglasses, contact lenses, and eye exams, Warby Parker is committed to providing exceptional vision care online and in stores.
Glasses start at $95, including prescription lenses. Sunglasses, progressives, and blue light lenses are also available.
If you guys have watched SuperMega for a while, you've seen my glasses change several times throughout the video. And you see the glass I'm wearing right now, Ryan? I was not wearing these last week. I did the at-home try-on quiz, and guess what? I got myself a brand new pair of glasses, and I love them. They got shipped to my door, super easy, and you might see me in new videos with them.
You can mix and match and see what works best for you in terms of your comfortability and what you'd want.
Quality is incredible. The glasses look incredible. I look incredible.
You do. You look hot, dude.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hot!
Try Warby Parker's free home try-on program. Order 5 pairs of glasses to try at home for free for 5 days. There's no obligation to buy. Ships free and includes a prepaid return shipping label. Try 5 pairs of glasses at home for free at warbyparker.com/supermega.
As an end-of-the-year treat, you can save 15% when you purchase 2 or more pairs of Warby Parker prescription eyewear. Includes eyeglasses or sunglasses. This is a limited-time offer and ends the 31st of December, 2020. Matt, I have a big question.
Yeah?
Is there somewhere I can listen to Peanut Butter Jelly Time playlists on repeat?
Absolutely, Ryan. And that's Amazon Music. What? We've told you we've been using Amazon Music for a while. It's been amazing from the start, but it just got better. For a limited time, you can get your first 3 months of Amazon Music unlimited for free. That's access to 70 million songs, so you can play the songs you want, when you want, on demand and ad-free, for free months.
Just want to stream free? Amazon Music still has over 1 million podcast episodes at no charge, along with thousands of stations and top playlists. Like, come on, I was just talking about those epic peanut butter jelly time playlists that I listen to on the drive to work just to wake me up and get me ready for the day.
And when you get home, you get on Amazon Music and you listen to the SuperMegaCast on repeat.
Yeah,
because I do that.
Of course,
we're supposed to do it.
Of course, I do.
To study for. You're going to love Amazon Music Unlimited as much as we do. Take advantage of this incredible offer today. For a limited time, you can go get 3 months of Amazon Music Unlimited for free. Go to amazon.com/supermega.
That's amazon.com/supermega to get your first 3 months of Amazon Music for free.
Starts at $7.99 a month after new subscribers only. Terms apply. Offer expires January 11th, 2021. Something like Seth Rogen dying. He got shot and he's like bleeding out. Can you do your best impression of Seth Rogen like on the ground after he got shot and he's bleeding out?
Okay, hold on. First, he's gonna start off like like laughing, right? And then he's gonna get shot. Well, okay, I need you to
add a gun sound though.
No. I'll add a gun sound in post.
Yeah.
You need to act like you're shooting me, so I have like. And that would be his dying. That would be Seth. That's what Seth Rogen's dying breath would sound like.
That was incredible, dude. That was so much better than what I expected.
Really?
I thought you were just gonna do like a quick thing, and that was so well acted out. That was awesome, man. He sounded like a creepy Beavis and Butthead character. He kind of is with a.
Yeah.
I can't do the Seth Rogen laugh. It hurts my throat, and also my vocal cords aren't as masculine as yours. I can't do those burps. I can't do deep voices.
What do you mean you can't do those burps? What do you mean?
The way you can make yourself burp, and you can do it so loud anytime you want.
I don't think you're like. I guess vocal cords have something to do with it, but I think burps, like most of everyone, can perform a belch. It comes from your stomach. It's not in terms of like how deep your voice is.
I never belch, dude. It's just these.
It comes from your stomach. It's gas in your stomach.
It's these little.
Yeah, you just Matt's burps be like.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I can just make my burp. I can make myself burp on command, baby.
What about
find yourself a guy who can do this?
He'll do that in your face during sex. Oh god.
It's the sucking in the air that like. See if you can hear this, because that's the grossest part to me. This is me sucking in air for the burp. I have to get close to the mic. People are gonna hate this, but if you're interested.
Oh, I hate. I didn't like that at all. Also, when you did the 2 burps, directly in between each one, Jackson sneezed. It was like achoo, achoo.
What is he? He's having his out. He's such like a
sensitive little guy.
Like, so sometimes the best way I can explain Jackson is if like someone.
Wait, listen.
I can hear it.
The blowing the nose.
It's like someone like took my childhood and took the TV shows and like noticed there's always like a kid that's like always talking like this and like has like problems with their sinuses, like Chucky from Rugrats and stuff like that. And then they like inserted someone to where I can connect that to like, I don't know. It's just like he's kind of just the Chaz Finster of our group.
My favorite thing is just the when the house is quiet and he'll blow his nose. And it's like a trumpet, and it's.
Right going, dude.
I feel bad for him.
Have you seen Chaz Finster's wife though?
Mm-mm.
Real Chad Finster. I'm not talking in a weird way about Jackson's girlfriend. Have you seen?
Have you seen Chaz's wife over here? No, I haven't.
You haven't? You haven't seen Rugrats Go to Paris?
Okay. I didn't know who that was, but I was pretending like I knew who it was, and then I just remembered it's a Rugrats character. I thought it was like a man,
it's a real
like a celebrity.
Chaz Finster.
So I was just trying to play around.
Hey,
like
I'm Chaz Finster. Yeah, it's Chaz Finster, dude.
Yeah, his wife was pretty fine in that movie. The new one.
The new one.
Oh no, that's not. Sorry. Wait, who am I thinking of? I gotta look this shit up, dude.
You know who Chaz Finster is, dude? Look up Chaz.
I know how to spell it.
Finster. Finster. Chaz Finster.
Oh, yeah, that is Jackson, dude.
Right?
Dude, 100%. Yeah, no, didn't his... No, yeah, I'm talking about the new wife. Didn't his wife dies, and then when he goes to Paris to marry the new one, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like...
And Chucky goes, no!
I actually watched it not too long ago, probably like a few months ago. Just because I was like, oh, I used to watch this in my childhood. And I was like, fuck. It's still kind of like, I can see why you notice the things that movies do to make it entertaining for adults that are there as well. Like the movie's like entertaining somewhat still, but I feel there was still, I don't know. I'm not going to rate a fucking Rugrats movie as if it was like,
I feel like if you tore apart Rugrats in Paris, that like the comments would just be like furious.
Can I just start like doing like what like I guess YMS or Ralph the Movie Maker, like people like that, like film critics of YouTube. Like, what if I just started doing that, but just for movies that are so obviously bad, but I act like it's like, why does everyone like this? Rugrats is awful. Like, how do you expect, like, I start picking out, like, plot holes and just, like, the fact that they could, like, babies can drive this vehicle is just a plot convenience to drive forward so that we can smash to the ending at the wedding.
Please, dude. That would be so good because so many people would think it's so serious.
Yeah. I don't mean to put on that voice. I don't think that's how those YouTubers that I mentioned sound. That was a made-up character that I personally made in this made-up situation.
And it's copyrighted, by the way.
What is?
This character that I'm doing. Yes. I really you just do it with like movies that like when you see it or hear the name, you're like, oh, I remember that movie, but you never saw it. Like you saw the trailers to like The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. Like that.
I saw that in theaters.
You saw it in theaters?
I saw it in theaters with my dad and my stepmom.
Damn, dude, that's badass.
Isn't it crazy how I can remember that shit, man. My dad is always, man, you can't remember. You can remember stuff like I can't. I'm like, cause you're old man. Know your place, and I put him in the I tie him up on the top of the car, and then we go home.
And face up too. And usually it's when it's thunderstorming.
Just picturing my dad. Just
Ryan, slow down. Fucking hell, man.
What?
I just realized this podcast comes out the day after Election Day.
That's right. Oh, we don't know.
We don't know right now.
Blissful.
I feel.
Is it bliss? Because currently, you know.
What's funny is probably this week country's gonna go to shit. It's gonna go crazy, and we're in the day right before all that. So it's like, take a deep breath.
Yeah, Texas is gonna come up to California. They're gonna fucking kill all of us cucks.
They're gonna stab California
once Trump wins.
They're gonna annex California. And they're actually going to physically cut it and push it out into the ocean.
Antifa's going to start forcing Republicans to house illegal immigrants.
And not only that, but Antifa's going to force men to kiss each other and get married.
And have sex with their dogs.
Yeah, and their young boys. So
and they're going to teach and Antifa's going to take out science class and put in the study of Islam.
Yep, and every single church.
But only in southern states.
And every single church, especially the ones in southern states, will get repurposed into Black Lives Matter headquarters.
And they're going to force all of your children to become transgender.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to force them at gunpoint.
Yeah.
And that's the future. We're staring down the end of a barrel, baby.
Yeah, vote for Joe Biden. That's what you're going to get, guys. Just fair warning. What if that like all becomes true? No, I'm just kidding. Like, dude, no, like I really kind of believe it.
They start holding infants at gunpoint,
like with a bayonet.
You will change your philosophical being.
Change.
Dude,
they're gonna make all men wear makeup. I'm fine. Dude, makeup would be great. What?
I'd leave if they did a mandated makeup thing.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to go.
Mandated makeup. Like, imagine, like, someone running on that platform.
I can imagine, like, Tim Pool, like, what's next? Are they going to start mandating makeup?
I'm officially mandating makeup for all Americans as a requirement during the day.
Do you know who Tim Pool is?
Tim Pool?
Yeah.
Does he play pool?
No. He's just a... Is
he a political commentator?
Libertarian or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where he's like...
Like Brent.
Like, he's like, look, I'm on the left, but there's a time where the left has gone too far. Like the same thing Candace Owens does, I guess.
Yeah, live with
I was a Democrat. I was on their side. And then I looked into the history of the Democratic Party and realized that they were the ones behind the Ku Klux Klan.
I watched trailers for all of Dinesh D'Souza's movies this weekend.
He's such a fucking gobsmacking buffoon.
He just tries to look so dramatic in these trailers for like the one about Obama, the one about Hillary, and he has a new one called Trumpland or Trump. It's
Trumpland USA.
Emperor, like Leader Trump or some crazy shit.
It's called Emperor Leader Trump.
It's some crazy like
name.
dick sucking name, and it's basically about how like he's changed America and he's the only one fighting for freedom and like taking and like if not we're going back to like Civil War and all this stuff.
I read one of his books way back in the day.
My dad gave it me and I read part of it too. It was like
a red cover. It was about like how you can. It was like an apologetics book basically, and apologetics. For those who don't know, if you don't know, because I guess some people don't.
Yeah,
come
some
from
people aren't Christians, I guess.
Yeah, I know. But apologetics is just kind of like the study and defense of one's faith. I guess that's what we were taught, and so my youth leader, I think, recommended the book, or maybe I looked it up on my own.
Yeah, I read a book from his daughter too, on like sins. Or
I read his
moral
daughter's
shit.
book too,
and I didn't read the whole thing. I skipped through it, and I remember there was just a big part about like how being gay is wrong, and I was like, oh, okay.
Being gay is wrong?
Yes.
It's God. It's like the people who are like, look, I'm just saying this, but technically speaking, homosexuality is not a trait that you want to be dominant in your species. It's like,
I love that shit.
What do you? It's like, yeah, it's like. Well, I'm just speaking facts. It's like, yes, I get that you're speaking facts, but like you're using it to kind of curtail around what you want to say. You know
like,
what I mean?
yeah, I mean, neither is having the gene for like less back hair, but like,
Yeah.
or like neither is having the gene for a gap in your teeth, but like you're not complaining about that.
Okay, but like if you have hair on your back, you can still produce. What are gay dudes going to do,
Dude,
Matt?
we don't.
They're not going to push our society forward.
We do not have a population issue.
So we have to deny them rights because we feel that you know what we're also gonna do?
What?
We're gonna just label all of them as pedophiles.
No!
It's the best trick in the book, and they're doing it now to transgendered people.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny. It's like history repeats itself. It's the exact same thing.
It's all like the gays are gonna get into our bathrooms. And
it used to be that the like gays were pedophiles. I mean, that's still a notion that some people spread, but like now they're doing that with transgender people.
Yeah,
because it's like the exact same thing over again. You just got to wait for things to curve out.
Yeah,
we're on a graph.
It's always going to be the same argument.
We're on a graph,
different. Yeah,
moving up or moving down, and
just like this podcast and the subjects we talk about.
Like skip 100 episodes. We're
back around.
Hardcore Republicans. Oh God, someone's going to clip that if that becomes true. That's not going to become true. Don't worry. Yeah, but right now America might be going crazy.
You haven't even lived a half of your life, Matthew.
That's true. I've lived.
Think about how much more, like, compared to how much you've lived, you still have so much more. Like, think about how much, like, your whole life. And there's that times maybe 2 or 3.
I think about that sometimes, and it blows me away how long. Because I look at someone who's like 60, and I think about how long I've lived, and I'm like, damn, they've been through all of this for that much longer.
Yeah,
and like,
we're gonna be sick of it. See, people.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I'm like, how are they not sick of it?
I think like ultimately there's people that are fearful of death, but that's because you're younger. You know, you're in your teens or you're in your 40s or 50s. That's what I consider younger. But like, I feel like as you get into like your 80s or let's say 70s or 80s, like you start kind of being like, okay, I get it. I've kind of done what I needed to do. I'm getting tired. I would kind of just like to sleep and then be asleep forever because I like sleeping.
And I really don't like when I shit my pants every day. So.
I don't like that my son has to wash my bum.
Has to wipe my ass 3 times a day. But yeah, dude, it's weird that we're probably, so I'm 24, so that's like
we're dying around the same like decade.
We'll die in the same decade, I imagine, unless there's an accident.
Well, also like you never know, like cancer and shit crops out of nowhere.
That's true, but if we both die of natural old age causes, we should probably die within 10 years of each other.
Yeah.
That will be called the
Because we're both equally.
The saddest
I'm more
decade.
unhealthy than you, so I might not make it.
Well, it also matters on genetics. You might have stronger genetics than me.
Well, I would say you drink more alcohol than I do, and I definitely, smoke like more than you do, cigarettes or weed or whatever. Just smoking, just putting toxins into my lungs, just like you put toxins into your liver.
Can we go?
You bitch.
We should go get everything like tested to see how healthy we are, like the quality of our lungs, the quality of our liver, like, and then can we? And dude, I really want to get our testosterone measures leveled.
Why?
I mean, testosterone levels measured for
a
a
sperm
video.
count.
It might be in sperm count. I don't really want sperm count, but
no, that's a different thing.
I want to get it measured because I'm gonna be like 2 and you're gonna be like 14 or like some shit like that.
That's not how it works.
I don't know. Mine's gonna be low. I can already tell.
I don't think you can. You tell to you can. Yeah, testosterone does have a physiological outcome. So like,
I mean, the fact that I can't really grow facial hair at almost 25 says something like that, and I can't grow like chest hair or anything. And look at you. Your body's like.
I got hair on my tummy. I got hair on my titties.
Yeah.
I got hair on this ass of mine.
I do get a lot of hair in my ass crack.
I got hair in my gooch. I'm kidding. Every boy has like, what is it called? Pubic hair.
Well, women have pubic hair too.
No, they don't.
Wait, do they not?
Not that I've seen.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you look on Pornhub, I haven't seen, I'm not talking from personal experiences because I haven't had sex yet, but like, from what I've seen on Pornhub, it's like, sometimes they'll have like a little patch of like hair above.
I think that's fake. I think they add that on.
Really? Okay, yeah.
They said that I don't think the girls can grow pubic hair.
I don't think they can grow hair besides the hair on their head and their eyebrows and eyelashes. And arms.
Oh, and they grow a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Email us your bush. No. I fucking it's November now. October went.
October has been the fastest month of this year.
By far. October was I think I could safely say, unless I'm so dumb and deaf to 2020 that I'm forgetting something already, a relatively calm month compared to the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, you did have the Supreme Court shit going on. That was the mainstay for October, right? And
yeah.
They passed her through later in October, so
it's like, I guess
depending on like how involved you are, like got
coronavirus cases spiking.
I understand. Like I can pick and choose the issues that like I guess matter to me. Everyone does to some extent, but like I don't follow. Like I hear the news of like the Supreme Court, but I'm not like checking every day.
I'm not either. Yeah, but it's more of something that does affect everyone. It's like those big things like coronavirus cases are like going up really fast again, and like that was a big thing in October. And I guess
no, they're all fake numbers. I heard. Did you see the report on 4chan where they were saying that doctors were giving out fake coronavirus cards, where it's a card that says you have coronavirus.
It's my coronavirus registered license.
Yeah. So if you have even 5,000 extra people with those cards in California, that's 5,000 extra people that are going to be counted as having coronavirus. But then there's some of those people who throw those cards away, and how do we keep track of those cards?
Ooh, yep, exactly, man. Speaking facts, man. Yeah, so I was watching
hypothetical card situation.
I was reading the news this morning on 4chan. And it's such like a oxymoronical statement. Is that a word? Oxymoronical?
It should be.
I just came up with it, I guess. But what I was about to say was, I think November's going to be big. I think as of today, this podcast dropping, it started.
Tomorrow is going to be a big day.
Tomorrow's going to be huge. I will be watching the election, just like we both watched the election in 2016.
4 years, man. 4 more years, man.
Yeah, man. It's funny. It's funny now because this was the first as an adult election cycle. Well, that I really could vote in. So it's interesting seeing so that's the space between presidents. Ryan, what the fuck, man?
What?
Ryan's making gestures at me, and mouthing words at me.
No, I'm not.
Oh man, how about some more ads? Hi, friends. MeUndies believes that comfort is about more than what's touching your skin. It's about feeling comfortable in your skin. You're a total badass, and what you wear should only accentuate that fact. MeUndies truly believes in empowering self-expression. Their pledge for 2020 and beyond is called MeUndies Gives, an initiative that supports those who have systemic barriers to their self-expression. By shopping MeUndies, you support causes such as LGBTQ+ communities, mental health and well-being, and women's rights. Thanks, Tom.
We're talking about MeUndies again. You know, our favorite underwear. In fact, the only underwear that should be mandated by the government, but I guess they haven't taken that step, unfortunately.
Well, hopefully soon. Hopefully soon, Ryan.
But it is, I would say, hold up.
Show me. You wearing MeUndies? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice and blue.
Yeah, I know. And let me see yours. Oh, beautiful. Wait, are we both wearing a beautiful
blue pair?
blue?
Yeah, I'm wearing light blue.
Oh,
Look
we're
at that.
matching today.
Damn.
MeUndies offers classic colors to ridiculous prints. It's also you can fully express yourself in your own unique way. MeUndies are available in a range of sizes from extra small to 4XL.
And guess what? There's now the MeUndies membership. MeUndies believes you and your butt deserve comfort inside and out, which is why they created the MeUndies membership. It's really just a great way to love on yourself. Each month, replenish your basics with styles that are anything but basic. Styles that let you be the truest version of yourself, right down to the core. Plus, enjoy discounted pricing, controlled shipping, and exclusive early access. Love your butt and get the membership.
MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners. For any first-time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not satisfied with any product for any reason, they'll refund or exchange it. No caveats, no questions.
To get your 15% off your first order and free shipping, go to MeUndies.com/SuperMega. That's MeUndies.com/SuperMega.
MeUndies.com/SuperMega. They're very comfortable. Please go. Go now. These days, it seems like people are putting CBD in everything. There's a lot of noise, but there's one company from Vermont that's worth the hype. Introducing Sunsoil.
Sunsoil makes CBD oil that is USDA certified organic. CBD is made from hemp plants, so how the hemp is grown really matters. Sunsoil farms their hemp in Vermont, and they never use pesticides, herbicides, or GMOs.
They also have simple ingredients. I try to be mindful about what I'm putting in my body. That's why I love Sunsoil. It's made from simple ingredients that I can pronounce. Many of their products contain coconut oil and hemp. That's it. Now, for me personally, I really love Sunsoil's coconut oil. Also, their cinnamon drops ain't half bad. In fact, one could say they're fucking delicious.
Because Sunsoil farms their hemp and makes their CBD oil in-house, their prices are less than half of the price of other brands. And Sunsoil clearly labels the amount of CBD that's in each serving. So Sunsoil also tests each batch of product at 3 independent labs and publishes the results on their website.
Sunsoil makes CBD oil with simple, organic ingredients. Get 30% off your first order by going to sunsoil.com/SuperMega. That's sunsoil.com/SuperMega for 30% off your first order.
That's sunsoil.com/SuperMega. You know all the things we'd love to do for ourselves, but haven't done it for whatever reason. For me, I've always wanted straighter teeth and a better smile. Well, I'm done putting it off. And thanks to Candid, straightening my teeth is simpler, easier, and more comfortable than ever.
Candid clear aligners are comfortable, removable, and practically invisible, unlike wire braces, so you can transform your smile without anyone noticing. Plus, your treatment is prescribed and monitored remotely by a licensed orthodontist who's an expert on the whole, tooth movement thing. And it's all done from the comfort and convenience of your own home.
Candid only works with orthodontists, never general dentists. Yuck, like other companies do. And it's always the same orthodontist who created your plan that monitors you, so you never have to wonder how you're doing. The average Candid treatment is just 6 months, but you'll start seeing results way before then. And it costs thousands less than braces.
Start straightening your teeth today. Right now, all our listeners can save $75 on Candid Starter Kit. Go to candidco.com/super and use code SUPER. That's candidco.com/super, code SUPER.
Take advantage of this limited time offer to save $75 on your starter kit. candidco.com/super, code SUPER. I'm really scared I might be getting early onset Parkinson's, dude. Because I started shaking a couple months ago and everyone's noticing it now. And I have like 6 other symptoms, and one of them is like dribbling, like after peeing.
Damn.
That's the stillest I can hold my hands.
You're holding them pretty still right now. I'm looking at him.
Dude, you looking up close?
Yeah, I'm
Jittery,
seeing him.
jittery little fucker.
I mean, sometimes my hands get like shaky. I don't think your hands are ever like, unless you have big sausage fingers and you can just let gravity do its work.
I don't have sausage fingers. Skrillex does, and Jackson and his Tucker boys saw him walking around this weekend.
Did they?
They saw Skrillex, no mask on the street,
and they took notice to his fingers being big.
Well, he has huge fingers. Like he has good meaty button mashing fingers. But he was walking with no mask, just chilling. You know.
Oh, where?
Silver Lake. You know.
Are you sure it just wasn't some dude with a goofy haircut?
No, I mean, Skrillex is pretty unmistakable when you see him.
Yeah.
You know, very.
You did meet him.
I did, yeah, once at that party. I feel like I've like bragged about that like 200 times. Like, yeah, so you know, I'm at Skrillex so I was at a party actually, and Skrillex was there.
And he went, "Whoa, are you Matt from SuperMega?"
He said, "Wait a second, you're from the Blonde Boys video."
Okay, so my stepmom sent me this thing because her and my dad were watching American Ninja Warrior or something.
Yeah.
And then this, I can put up an image
Oh, yeah.
on the podcast, but I don't think, well, on Spotify, I definitely can't. But let me
Well, if they shut their eyes and imagine really good.
Didn't I send you yeah. It's 3 dudes. And, I guess they're a team on the show. I don't know the show too well. And they're looking kind of like they're on like a black backdrop, and their thing is Blonde Boys with a Z. And either that's like supreme coincidence or like, I'm not getting a big head about it, but I'm wondering if like they saw the video or if like that's kind of like an inside joke in their group type of thing. I don't know.
I'm looking. That's it. I thought that was really interesting.
Like, look at that. That like it's just kind of it's spelled like it.
No,
it's inherently goofy, and apparently they're like very just kind of like a goofy group, a goofy group of buffoons.
Hey, shout out to everyone that went as Blonde Boys for Halloween.
Yes.
Last week or
Kawaii Ryan.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I saw some on Twitter and Instagram, some cool costumes. So thank you guys. I went as my SuperMega character, so I painted my skin red and just walked around, dyed my hair red too. I've actually thought about bleaching my hair again, but this time not like yellow blonde, but more like that white. Because my hair is very
like
my hair's very different now from what it used to be. I got a haircut this week.
Davidson did.
Davidson. So I might I don't know.
Like Justin Bieber did it too, right?
I kind of just
Who else did it? It's like a new like
it's the classic white boy move of 2020.
I get. Well, there was a point where a lot of people that weren't Republicans, but then it kind of became like the far right haircut that were doing like the kind of version of the fade high and tight looking shit, and then it kind of became a
the Richard Spencer type
the Richard Spencer cut.
I'm gonna go to the like sports clips, be like, yeah, can I get the Richard Spencer?
No.
Can I get the Proud Boy?
No, don't even say that. Just say, can I get something like this and hold up a picture of Richard Spencer?
A legitimate like white supremacist Nazi dude. Like, hey, can I get this?
Hey, I just found this picture. Like you just say like, yeah, I was just looking at some haircuts and I found one on the internet, like something like this, and like make it seem like you're unaware, but at the same time you also could not be unaware, and like you could be just a racist.
I want to find like a picture of him with like a swastika like next to him or something. So like that's in the picture too.
Did he ever? Are there pictures of him with like a swastika armband?
I don't know, but here's according to Wikipedia, Richard Spencer is an American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist, and white supremacist who is known for his activism on behalf of the alt-right movement.
So why did the leftist media why did their dogma label him?
Why did they say he's a neo-Nazi even though he is?
Neo-Nazi? Well, okay, then prove it. What did he do, Matt?
What did Richard Spencer do?
Why is he a neo-Nazi?
Because he spouts the exact.
Was he there during the Holocaust? I don't think so.
He got a good point. I'm trying to see
No, but the poison are the ideas that fell through, that seeped through the cracks and rooted in other parts of the world.
dude. Yeah, I watched American History X again recently, and interesting how relevant it is today, and it was made in 94 or 93.
Ooh.
Which I found really intriguing. It's a good movie to watch right now.
Well, I mean,
It literally showed like nothing changed.
well, right. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm like trying to antagonize, but it's there's a reason that people get anxious when the far right becomes popular, because there's a proven track record in history of conversations in America happening and people getting heated, and then the fucking top blows off, and it's never good. And one time it fucking bombed and killed a bunch of fucking kids in a daycare center in a government building. And so it's just like this. There's a legitimate history to this.
Yeah.
And so like there is a reason to be watchful of it and be mindful of it, because it's not like, oh, they just did it, 5 times. They're not going to do it again. Five's that's it.
He was just troubled.
Yeah. What was wrong with him mentally?
He was going, he got
We need to be
bullied at
asking,
school.
what's wrong with us as a nation that we failed this young boy?
This young boy that shot 19 of his classmates.
So stupid.
I know, dude. Oh, my jeans are kind of sticking to my
If
legs.
you commit like a violent act, like an attack on someone for political reasons, regardless, you're an asshole.
Ryan, I was thinking something interesting actually. If you and I
For a change.
Yeah, oh, okay. If you and I like killed Jackson or someone,
We could bury his body in the desert
no,
with hot coal, so it would burn the body under the sand.
it would be a media sensation. That's so good for the news. Think about it. It's like, two semi well-known YouTubers kill their friend. That's a great story. And then people might follow the trial, but we'd have to kill him in some crazy way. Like just like and they make documentaries about it maybe.
We'd have to
Like we'd be like the YouTube killers.
We'd have to do like a live stream,
And we would always be known as like, those are the YouTube killer guys.
and we'd have
people
to
would
be
make
doing
jokes and videos.
like a charity stream where like we get a bunch of people in on it, like famous like people, like friends that we know, and then right when we hit our goal, we go, yeah, we like all like have a little like thing that we pull, and then we just blow his brains out right when the
and then
counter-
stab his dead body a bunch.
Yeah,
That would-
and
yeah.
spit on him, and then like take the camera and get close ups and laugh.
And then get close up, and then you pull your pants down and show your anus, and we get a close up, and you fart, and we end the stream.
Then you take the camera, and then you crawl inside of my anus, and then you crawl through my body, and then come out through my mouth, and then you film the repercussions of that, which is just my opened, splayed body, just gored out.
And then I open my mouth really wide, and I start having another version of me come out of my mouth, and I shed my exoskeleton
And then you shoot your old body a bunch, and then you implode
into a single point in time and space.
because you swallowed a grenade earlier in that day.
Yeah. And I actually end up bending through reality, so I don't exist anymore in our realm.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Yeah, that'd be the Wikipedia page. Yeah, definitely, there'd be stories.
Like just the fact that we shoot someone in the head, and then you crawl from my anus, like just tearing open my
Well, you have to
bone
fart
and
first in front of,
innards.
into the camera. I said I show your anus, you go, and then I go in.
Yeah. But you're like clawing and separating and using all your muscles to kind of like, you can dig too, like scratch.
As
and
if like
dig
you would
and-
wrap me in a blanket and I'm like digging my way to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy,
It's
man.
more like you're wrapped. Think of like you're wrapped in a giant like taco shell, and then there's taco meat. So if your hands get wet from the blood, just think it's just the It's the juicy meat. It's the good part.
okay.
It's the part that you get a lot of nutrients from. It's the fat. Oh wait, we didn't talk about you eating. You're not gonna eat me, right? You're just gonna claw through me.
No, I don't eat you.
Okay, never mind. Then forget about the nutrients bit.
I fucking I could eat you actually.
You think?
If you want to add that to the story.
Okay. I think that would might be. Is there a realm of possibility that we do something so publicly crazy to the masses that it just like It just goes over like just under the radar. Like it's like that's like people are just we can't deal with this right now.
I feel like if we did something like that, the fuss people would make on Twitter and
like
online.
on election day.
Oh, on election day? Maybe. Dude, we would swing the election. It would change everything.
It's a horrifying conversation we just had. What if we just killed our friend on a live stream and then just brutalized our dead bodies and we got all of our friends on board?
I didn't die. I ceased to exist.
That you just imploded. Yeah.
I went somewhere else.
You murder me.
I went to another realm.
You murder me, but I let you murder me.
Yeah, so
Jackson didn't let us. So Jackson was surprised. I knew what was happening, and you're okay.
Jackson's the victim here, as he always is. Always pulling the victim card. That Jackson guy pisses me off.
I gotta go.
Oh, I can't come into work today because I choked on my breakfast this morning. Oh,
my throat hurts.
Oh,
I need a day or two of drinking ice water.
I'm coughing up blood. Oh no.
Oh, my abdomen hurts.
Oh, I just remembered a horrifying, nasty dream I had last night.
Did we kiss?
No.
I don't want to hear about it. Maybe if you could change the story to where you and I kiss at the end.
I'll change it so it has a good ending for you.
Okay.
I had a dream that I had like goo that I was really sticky and I couldn't get off. Like a big glob
so
stuck.
It sounded like so I had like goo and it was sticky.
So I had like goo and it was sticky.
Just like a child talking.
And
you're a child. You like candy. You're a child.
It was stuck to my uvula and I couldn't get it off. And it was
Wait,
stuck
what was stuck to your
like a thing
sticky
of like
gunk?
almost like super glue, like stuck to my uvula and I couldn't.
You were trying to claw it off your uvula.
Isn't that horrible?
Jesus.
But then I accept that there's no point in getting rid of it because it's just stuck there. So I complained to you about it, and you console me, make me feel better, and then we kiss.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I was getting kind of mad. You could see my face was turning.
I didn't see. I was actually looking at that pattern right there. It keeps catching my eye. See the pattern of that blanket?
Yeah.
I just like staring at patterns because my brain does stuff
black and white
with them.
triangled pattern.
My brain just does stuff with it. That sounds so dumb, but I just trace the lines and like stare at it for a while. My brain's just so advanced. When I see a pattern, I start breaking through to the next stage of reality.
Or maybe you're just so stupid that your survival instincts kick in whenever you just see a simple blanketed pattern.
It's like triangle. Okay, that's another triangle. edge, corner.
See, you'd be good as the village fence maker. You'd make little fences around things, like the animals, or sometimes I guess if the chieftain wanted extra security, you'd build a little fence around him.
A fence around him, like where he stands.
Yeah. So he's like in a cage talking to his fellow motherfuckers,
medieval men.
For some reason, there's a chieftain in charge of this kingdom, in this fucking European kingdom. There's like a Navajo fucking chieftain. What am I doing here?
What was I gonna say? Dude, living in medieval times would suck so much cock.
Yeah, we were still just monkeys, but we had metal armor now.
Yeah, like there was still no heat. There was still no electricity.
We were still like killing each other in the most gruesome fucking ways.
You're just living in cold, harsh, wet environments and maybe sometimes making a painting that people will look at in 400 years or building a building because we can build blocks now. But why'd you just laugh?
No. I did a wince. That was a wince.
Oh.
Because for some reason an idea popped in my head and it made me wince.
Too bad for the podcast?
No.
Too unsettling?
It was just, the things at the fair where they have the hammer and you hit the bell and it goes up and it goes ding.
Yeah.
Well, like I was like, what if my nuts were on that thing and a sledgehammer came down and crushed my nuts? Would that be so much like it just made me wince?
Oh,
would that be so much pain that it would like I don't know.
You could have a heart attack.
Probably.
That's happened where someone got like hit in the balls so hard they had a heart attack.
Just flattening your.
I thought where you were going was like your balls were at the top and the thing goes ding and hits it. But you were like, he just hits it with the mallet, with the hammer.
He swings down with his might onto the fucking.
You could just say a man with a hammer swings as hard as he can on your nuts. Yeah, man, that would. So you can have a heart attack from that kind of stuff.
You can have a heart attack from this too.